Welcome to the Richard Sports Football channel for Kaizer Chiefs transfer news and news about Kaizer Chiefs, and please subscribe to my Richard Sports channel. Is Fawaaz Bafana's move to mamelodi Sundowns going to compromise Bafana's Hugo Broos? Miguel Cardoso doesn't know how to use Mamelodi players. Goal.com South Africa. The Bafana left-back joined Mamelodi, where he is expected to vie for starting slots with his national teammates. Former Orlando Pirates midfielder Benedict So Vilakazi has described a situation where Bafana's head coach Hugo Broos could find himself in a dilemma following Fawaaz Bafana's transfer to mamelodi Sundowns. Despite interest from Kaizer Chiefs and other clubs, the Bafana fullback ended up choosing the Tshwane Giants, who boast of a deep squad with rich options. While analyzing how the move could compromise Broos, Vilakazi also criticized Sundowns coach Miguel Cardoso for how he usually deploys his players. "That's why I say sometimes Cardoso doesn't know how to use Sundowns players. When you talk about Modiba, you're talking about a Bafana left-back. It's him and Bafana competing for that position," Vilakazi said on Omniaudio Africa YouTube channel. "So now I saw even at the Club World Cup, Aubrey, Modiba was not really prioritized in that position. But anyway, Divine, Lunga did very well. I thought Lunga at the Club World Cup would be suspect, but he did very well. It's going to be a strong competition in that left back. Lunga, Modiba, and Bafana will have to fight for that spot," he added. Apart from Bafana, Modiba, and Lunga, Sundowns have an extra left back in Terence Mashigo. This means there is stiff competition for that position. And this also means some will not get regular minutes that would get them a place in the Bafana squad. Mashigo and Modiba, interestingly, once found themselves in the same Bafana squad. When he selects his next squad and calls up two or more left-backs from one club, Broos will surely find himself under immense criticism. As he focuses on Sundowns' duties ahead, his mind will automatically be thinking about whether his position with the national team is in danger. But again, he and his handlers must have thought of the same situation before they decided to pick Sundowns' transfer offer. Stellenbosch, Kaizer Chiefs sold out. The 2025-2026 South African Premiership season is off to a thrilling start with an enticing showdown between Stellenbosch FC and the Kaizer Chiefs. The match, set for Sunday, August 10th at Cape Town's Athlone Stadium, is already shaping up to be a scorcher. It's completely sold out. Stellenbosch FC has announced that all tickets for this opening fixture have been snapped up. There will be no tickets available at the stadium gates on match day. Fans are therefore urged to exercise caution and arrive early to avoid likely traffic congestion around the venue. Kickoff for this highly anticipated encounter. Chiefs also competed in the second edition of the Toyota Cup as part of their preparations, and lost to Asante Kotoko of Ghana on penalties at the Moses Mabhida in Durban. But despite the defeat, they showed flashes of improvement from the tour of the Netherlands, where they lost 4 training matches and won 1. So, as their opening clash in the Premiership against Stellenbosch at Cape Town Stadium on Sunday draws nearer, Nabi has weighed in on their readiness for the match. "These are the last days heading into the first game of the season," Nabi said. "It's just about the last touches and adjustments, preparing for the league season. The only thing that I can say is that we are almost ready. The only unfortunate aspect is the absence of Pule Modi for the first game due to his suspension. The transfer window is still open until September 22nd, and Chiefs still have ample time to beef up their squad for the new season." Chiefs were heavily linked with striker Idiosa Ighodaro in the last few weeks, and it seemed they had secured his services after a video of him in the club regalia was leaked. However, the Tunisia-born coach has lifted the lid on why the club is yet to unveil him, unlike the other new signings. "That player belongs to another team and has administrative issues," Nabi conceded. "Him and another striker that we've listed on our potential arrivals will be welcomed. But we have to wait for our administration to know that he or the other player are going to join. I saw the player last season, playing for Amazulu. I believe he's a good player, but right now, he belonged to another club. So, we can't really talk much about him." Chiefs completed 3 successive wins over Steely's last term, including back-to-back victories in the league, which is why they'll be expected to continue where they left off on Sunday. So, Nabi can't afford to falter and not live up to expectations, or else, he'll run the risk of being released from his post from the onset.